We are I.F.O.P.
Interface for Optimizing Planning.
Hi, I'm Justin. I'm a freshman here at ASU, and I'm a finance major at W.P. Carey School of Business.
Hi, my name is Matt. I'm a freshman at W.P. Carey School of Business and a part of Arizona State University.
My name is Michael, also a finance student, and I'm also at ASU.
My name is Tanner. I'm also a finance student, freshman at the WPC School of Business at Arizona State University.
Here at I.F.O.P, we aim to create a seamless planning and organization application and experience for university students.
All right, so our inspiration board. Our logo is actually original. We took some design cues from applications that are already out there. The orange we use because it's vibrant, it's attention grabbing when you're scrolling through your phone. It's going to pop out, you're going to want to click on it. The light bulb innovation, companies like GE use light bulbs to signify smart technologies. And we definitely want our technology to be classified as smart and intelligent. And then the iPhone app, obviously this is iconic, everyone knows about it. It has the date and time, it has the date, which signifies that it's an organizational app. And lastly, the blue little icon up there, just for aesthetic reasons, we really like that, and we try to implement that into our design. And then on the name side of things, we wanted something that sounded trustworthy and intelligent, but we still wanted it to be easy to say, roll off the tongue. So we looked at already established organizations. The one we found was I.F.O.P. And then we also looked at I.F.O.P. It's kind of a catchy jingle, gets in people's head. It was widely successful, so we kind of went off of that. And then just something that your brain just sounds intellectual, catchy. We actually surveyed people in our School of Business and asked them what they thought about it. And most of them said they either brought to mind I.F.O.P. or they were kind of curious about it, which is exactly the feeling we want to fester in people when they hear the word I.F.O.P.
Okay, so the community that we're looking for I.F.O.P. Obviously is going to be university students. So as you can see here from the graph, we have the enrollment in millions from the National Center for Education Statistics. So as you can see here, the projected enrollment is going to be increasing over the next couple of years. And so that's going to be looking good for I.F.O.P. so we can branch out to even more college students.
All right, so when I came here to Arizona State, I found a very big problem, and it was planning all of my classes and having a calendar that automatically synced all of those classes with all the homework and all the assignments on them. I'd have to do that all manually. And that's in addition to all the updates my teachers put in the system, and it became such a problem for me. And it still is. I still have a lot of trouble keeping up with each assignment because the calendars aren't so concise. So the inconvenience of looking through several different pages of Blackboard is something that we're really looking at as a problem that we could potentially fix. I spend too many hours looking through Blackboard, trying to find all these assignments that are due, and it'd be nice just to have a single application that just lists them all out for me. And you know, I could do that myself, but wouldn't it be so nice to have something that could do it right there for you? Student error is common also. I tend to make mistakes. We're all humans. When we're writing our calendar down, we might miss something, or we might miss something the professor says. It's just part of our human nature. All right, what we're offering is a uniquely made calendar that syncs with any teacher's syllabus. So a teacher, all they have to do is put their syllabus into a system, and we have the technology to sync that into our calendar. The simplicity of our product is why it will succeed. It's the touch of a button, and you have all the information that you need. No more scrolling, no more double, clicking through several pages. It's right there for you. And the calendar also allows user to add other personal events. You want to add, you have a football game on Saturday, or different things that you think need to be in a calendar. We offer that as well.
All right, so I.F.O.P. versus competitors. So for this, to measure where we stand, we use Porter's 5 forces. So first we are going to address the competitive rivalry. And obviously this is kind of a big market. There's already the Google Calendar, Microsoft Outlook, Apple Calendar, etc. But the one thing that these have that we don't really like is that they're geared towards professionals. We're students, so we want something created for students, by students. We want something simple, easy to use, It's not confusing, as Justin said, the click of a button. And then in relativity to these other 4 forces, the power buyers, they actually have quite a bit of power because they can go buy a paper planner, they can use these other services. So we really want to draw them in from the first time they open the app. So simple, easy to use, we just really want to hammer that home with our customers, create kind of a loyalty within them. Power of suppliers, really after we get this coded and programmed, all we really have to do is host it and maintenance here and there. So we really do not see power of suppliers as being a threat. Threat of substitutes, obviously things are always changing, new applications are coming around. We see this as being a very real threat, so to combat this, we just need to innovate, keep coming up with new things we can add on to make the user experience simpler and easier for everyone. And then threat of new entrants, it's very similar to threat of substitutes. New apps, current apps are always there, they're always going to try to be overtaking us. Just establish loyalty within our customers, never have problems, good customer relationships, and just really grow the brand.
So since we are going to be an app, we're going to employ the freemium business model. So that essentially is where you have like a free app, it's free to download, but we support it by limited ads and of course in-app purchases. And this chart you can see really demonstrates the popularity and success of the freemium model. So Angry Birds and Skype are at the top of the download charts. Both of those are free and both of those offer in-app purchases. But like we don't want to be too obtrusive with ads because that's really important to our values. So a common, like the first purchase you can make is just 99 cents to remove ads. And we might do little like collaborations later, like for Halloween example, special themes, maybe like a special university theme. And since we're a tech company, we also could be hoping for a buyout. And this would be strategic because a company that already has like an established calendar application, for example, Google or Microsoft Calendar, it would really like integrate with our system and fill the void where there isn't an app for students, made by students. And so one of the ways that we're gonna employ this technology from the app, or for the app, is using optical character recognition. So this essentially uses your phone's camera and you're basically taking a picture of a text. It's the same as how like you deposit a check online with your phone. You just take a picture of the check. It recognizes the characters. Basically, yeah, you just do it right there from your phone. And so our goal is to like, this would be very useful for having like a syllabus handed out, you know, first day of class, you just take a picture of it, finds all the dates, matches it up with due dates, and it'll also be compatible with your iPhone, a Mac, PC, and of course, iPad.
All right, this is our ideal customer. His name is Kevin. Kevin is a university student. He's got a lot on his plate. He's involved in intramurals, he's involved in student government, he's an honor student. He's got a lot going on. And Kevin doesn't want to manage a planner that his old grandma gave him for family activities, his school syllabus, his teacher's due dates, his intramural schedule. He's even thinking about joining a fraternity, and there's lots of events going on there that he'd have to manage in addition to his current responsibilities. So this is where I.F.O.P comes in for Kevin. He has one app, easy to use and simple, and as Michael and Justin were saying, he can use it with his paper syllabuses and planners, and on the technology side, he can incorporate everything into one simple, succinct app that is there for him. And then if he wants to go to the football game, he can click on the special option and have ASU import all of the football games, volleyball games, what have you, right into his calendar. And then any events that fall outside of the school or the university, he can also manually implement those, or those clubs can register with the I.F.O.P software and have their events automatically scheduled into users' calendars. So Kevin loves I.F.O.P. And then the budget overview. If you'll notice, our final number is actually relatively cheap for producing an app. The way we're going to do this, there's two ways actually. First off, we are going to hire very cheap programmers and coders. In the United States, the going rate is anywhere between $75 an hour to $150. We're going to go and outsource it to India. We can get them as cheap as 11 all the way up to 75. So we're going to get an upper mid-tier programmer at $40 an hour. And then because we are going to build this on a current platform, unique technology, but on a current platform, that kind of cuts down the time that we need to program this in half. So the general time is about 800 hours as provided by this link right here. So we just slice that in half and running the numbers, we actually only have about 350 hours, but we want 50 hours of cushion time as well. You multiply this out, you get 16,000, then costs. We're dealing with people overseas, miscommunication, things always come up. We're just going to multiply that by 2. One of the smartest, richest businessmen out there, Jay-Z, multi-billionaire, said don't buy something if you can't pay for it twice. We're going to take his advice, and our total budget overview for the development of the app is going to be $32,000.
Okay, so when I.F.O.P got together to decide on who our mentor was going to be, we had 3 values in mind that we wanted him to fulfill. So the first one was experience, the second one was knowledge, and the third one was credibility. So in thinking about all 3 values, we chose Dr. Michael Fruediger. As you can see here from his education at the Georgia Institute of Technology, as well as his expertise in platform design, online communities, and as well as working with other companies and other people, we think that he's going to be the best mentor for us, at least for the startup, and then from there we'll see how it goes. Are you tired of having zillions of tabs open on your computer?
Constantly checking Blackboard in your email?
And trying to juggle tons of activities?
Is your current calendar app or planner not cutting it?
You need I.F.O.P.